Hey everyone, unfortunately there are a couple of audio issues in this episode. We tried to fix them in post, but it just didn't work. They are only occasional and hopefully aren't too distracting. This recording session has some of the best material we've ever come up with, so we didn't really want to chuck it out. Enjoy. Bad language warning. Let's Write a Movie, the podcast. Hello, welcome back to Let's Write a Movie.
Hello everyone.
We're in a slightly different setting again.
Well, the room's just revolved.
Yeah, we used to face this way, and now we face this way.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome back to the show, as I say. The show, the podcast. The podcast about taking random ideas for a set-up conflict and resolution and jamming them together to form a cohesive, lovely movie. Is that right, Ryan?
I think that's what we strive for.
Always,
every week.
Every single bloody week.
We have a good go.
Speaking of having a good go, we tried something last recording session.
Mm-hmm.
We do record these in sort of 3 or 4 at a time. Where we was going for the actors first.
Yeah.
I don't think it worked out well. We're going to bring it back to the classic mode that you would have experienced, sort of Series 1, Series 2.
Yeah.
Where we go for the actors at the end.
Yeah.
We don't like to define straight away where the movie's going to be set, and I think that's the issue there.
Yeah. It dictates it to a degree.
We like to, within a second of thinking of our movie idea, come up with where the movie is.
Paul,
hello.
Can we bring back sports cameo? Sports actor or
musician? Remember the sports cameo?
Can we do that?
Sick. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, good. All right.
I forgot about the sports cameo.
Yeah. Or musician.
Or
I think sports is a good one.
Yeah, we sort of mixed up every now and then.
We did, didn't we?
It was mostly sports.
Yeah.
Because, as you know, sportsmen aren't actors.
So it's funny, isn't it?
So
Imagine them doing certain roles. It's like, hey, can you imagine him doing that?
Can you imagine Rude Hullett being a postman?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
there you go, there's one for you right there.
Yeah.
Rude Hullett, Chelsea player manager of the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Right, should we kick it off?
Yes, let's kick it off. In the box of old mystery.
Feel the power, you bring it down, you displace it around the room, and then your hand enters the section.
For setup.
For setup. Which is... It's opposite day.
Oh, God.
Credit Julia Light.
Julia Light did give us a few ideas.
It's opposite day.
It's opposite day. Oh, God, that's going to be
I don't know what that means. We'll figure it out. Right.
Everything's the opposite.
Conflict. I can't do stuff like that. Conflict. One of the characters falls into a well.
Does that mean they fall out of a well?
I'm not... I'm going to have to...
You're going to struggle with this one.
Yeah. Resolution. Everything goes wrong with no recovery. It's very broad.
Yeah. Everything goes wrong with no recovery. And genre?
So he's not recovered from the well.
Oh, God.
It's like phone booth, but in a well. Remember that one?
I think it's good. Is it Colin? Not Colin Firth.
Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell.
An English gentleman in a New York phone booth. Oh no, jipes! There's someone trying to shoot me. Is it if I leave? And it's a romance.
Oh, bugger. It's a
bugger. Take it back to the Blighty.
Yeah.
Romance?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a romance in a well.
Oh, I think I've already got this.
Oh, good, because I haven't. It's the opposite thing.
The opposite day is tough, isn't it? Okay. Oh, God, how do you start this?
You could just... It's someone who wears his trousers on the top and jumper on his legs.
Okay, so...
That's his opposite day.
Little town in rural England. Think farmer voices.
Oh, that's all you ever do.
I don't know what you mean.
Just because you're a farmer doesn't
just
mean everyone
else
else
I
is.
come from the countryside doesn't mean I'm a farmer.
Just because you come from the womb of a farmer.
That's true. My mum was a avid farmer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, shout out to mum. Shout out to farmer mum.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Your dad was a horse.
My dad was a horse.
Until he got put down at the Grand National.
And then he was just died.
What?
Then he was just a dead person, wasn't he?
Dead horse.
Dead horse, rather.
Yeah. But you got him stuffed.
Yeah.
And he's on the roof of your house in mid-gallop. You'll never forget him when you return home.
Taxidermied horse.
Yeah.
God, it take up so much space. Anyway.
Worth it though.
Yes. So, small rural little town. And this in rural England. And this town has, traditions like all little villages and towns do in rural England. Burning barrels on the back for New Year's Eve, that sort of thing.
On the back
You ever
of
seen
what?
that one? Chasing a wheel of cheese down a hill.
Oh yeah, the
That
cheese
sort of
one.
stuff. There's a lot of weird traditions in England. So this one is that every May 25th is opposite day in the town. They have a little fete dedicated to it. The vicar is the altar boy. The altar boy is the vicar. That sort of stuff.
Right.
You know? Your mums be your dads for the day. The dads be your mums for the day.
Okay, yeah.
It's a lovely little tradition like that. Sons and daughters switch. That sort of stuff,
Right.
So they're holding the opposite day festival at the local field. It's a small town. They have a field dedicated to community activities.
Right.
And in the middle of this field, there's only a bloody well, isn't there?
Right.
It's an old well. They haven't covered it up because it's opposite day. They took the cover off.
Right.
So they're holding this festival, and oh god, I'm stuck on where to take this.
Well, maybe we could focus on the family.
Okay.
And going back to where you said, maybe the dad.
Yeah.
The dad's daughter is his mum.
So the Martins.
Yeah.
So you got the dad, Wendy, the father. Wait, the dad, Wendy, the mother, Joseph, and the two kids, boy and a girl, Ethel and Johnson.
Who were actually the grandparents?
Who are the grandparents?
Yeah.
It's a very confusing family, specifically for this day. Anyway, so the Martins, the whole family are at the fete. And the little son and daughter are playing football with each other. And what was the conflict? Okay.
Just fall down the well.
So they're using the well as goalposts. So one of the goalposts is the well, and another one is a jumper.
Yeah.
Jumpers for goalposts. So they're playing around, they're kicking the ball, and the daughter makes this awesome kick right for the left top corner.
Yeah.
And the son dives. And you know what happens? Dives straight down the well.
Ooh. Do we hear a splash to break his fall?
Plop.
Plop.
He's right down at the bottom of the well.
He's right down the bottom.
The dad sees this and goes, "Oh my god, everyone! Come over quick! My son's fallen down the well after trying to make an epic save."
But it's actually his 90-year-old dad.
It's actually his 90-year-old dad, of course.
He probably broke a few bones.
Yes. I keep forgetting the son's the granddad. It's so confusing. Oh, good old opposite day.
So the dad of the family is just a dad, just so we've got one anchor.
Yes.
Everyone around him is opposites.
Do you want to play the dad?
Well, I was thinking I could play his wife. No, can his wife be his mum?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's one of my fantasies.
Whose isn't? Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, and she's 95.
Sexy.
So, and she identifies as a Chinese. No, that doesn't make sense.
Do you want to get into that whole thing?
No, she identifies as his wife.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Should I cut that bit?
Yeah. Anyway, so she's like, yeah. So he's just fallen down the well.
Yeah, the 90-year-old son who's just fallen down the well,
which is actually her. It's her grandson, but also her husband. Like in reality, when it's not opposite day.
Yeah,
so
when it's
so she goes,
normal, it's very a
"Oh
normal
no,
family.
My husband. No, sorry, my son.
Oh, can you help me if I'm down here?
Mother. That's...
Mother!
Yes, son.
I'm down the well.
And what she does... So she's like, I don't know what to do. I'm a farmer, aren't I? West Country. What's West Country?
West Country's a bit like this.
West Country, she's beat like that, isn't it? So she's like, oh, no, he's down the well.
Can you help us out?
So what she does, she takes the top...
Stuck. Get the vicar!
What's he called? The guy in the well.
Johnson, I think I came up with.
Johnson. It's all right, John.
Is that your mother?
It is. And what she does, she takes the top off and she unfurls her tit. And it's really long and it's like 5 metres.
Shit,
she's like,
that's a big tit.
I'm unfurling my tit. Watch out.
I'll try to grab it, Mother.
Yeah.
Oh, Mother, it's just about too short.
Oh, hang on. And then, here, Vicar, can you dangle me down the well? So he's got her by the legs.
Yeah. Or no worries, love. I'll help you out.
And so it's getting closer. Like she's got really long nipples. So it's like he's grasping.
Yeah.
He's grasping for the nipple. It's still too short. She's like, oh, it's not going to work. What about... Okay. And so she
Mother, that still about isn't working.
So she winds up, like when you're winding up like an extension cord.
Yeah.
Around your arm. So she winds back up and then just shoves it back into the bra.
Yeah.
And
as all old people do.
What we're going to do here then?
I don't know. It hasn't worked. That's the vicar.
Well, we try.
Have you got any other solutions, Mum?
Yeah, hang on. So she takes her knickers down and she unfurls one of her flaps.
Oh, fucking hell.
Now, hang on. I'll try this one first. One of them's longer than the other. So just let me try this one first. So she unfurls her right flap. He's like, no, it's too short. And then she unfurls the left flap and it's literally like 2 feet long. And she's like, will you look at that? I didn't realise it was that short. So anyway... And then,
2 foot and it's short. Do you realise it was that short?
So again, she winds it back up like you're adding an extension lead for the long one.
Puts it back in.
Yeah. He basically... All he can do is touch it with his fingertips. It's like, he can just about touch it. And when he does, she goes, oh! He goes... She's like... Can you eat shit? She says, no. I can just about touch it. Go on, try again. Oh!
Do you need any help? Shall I dangle you again?
And then he dangles, and then he grabs hold of it.
Yeah.
And then he tries to climb up her right flap.
As you do.
And she's like, ah! She's screaming in agony, and he's like, I'm sorry, love.
It's working, Mum.
But he lets go because she's in agony.
Yeah, I mean, you would.
Because remember, they can't be recovered. He can't be recovered.
Yeah.
So again, she wraps that up, puts it away.
Yeah.
And then she's like, well, I don't know. And she just goes off and go and gets a coffee. You can fucking sort it out, you fucking clowns. Actually, she's called... what's West Country?
OR.
It's
a bit like
OR, yeah. Well, I don't know how to do it, do I?
So the vicar and her are standing at the bar area, and the vicar goes to the mum. He goes, "Or you did everything you could.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to just be well boy from now on. I mean, to be fair to him, he's 90. He's had a good innings. Just let him be down there."
And as they're saying this, he's singing down the well. He's got a song going.
"Or I love being in this well. It is well good. Oh, it's not a good song."
He's lost all hope.
Yeah.
It's just
he's like, as you can tell by the song, he's embracing his new living situation. Yeah. So that was the story of the boy down the well.
Is that it?
That's the end.
And just left him down there.
What else can you do?
Jean-Claude Van Damme turns up.
Really?
And he does one of those,
is he the celebrity that's appearing at
I
the
guess
thing?
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he does, that split.
Yes.
So he goes up the way, he goes, what's happening here?
So
France, what's happening here? And they tell him, and what he does, he goes on the wall, he does that split.
And his big old balls.
No, there's none of that.
No?
No, he's good. He's a puritanical Christian.
Okay.
And so he does that, and everyone around goes, "Ooh, look at that! He can still do it." And he's like, "Yeah," and then he jumps off and he leaves. He just wanted some attention.
Well, that was his. Yeah.
That was it.
They couldn't afford him for too long.
So he does the splits. He does the splits with one foot on either side of the well, and it boosts his ego. So it's like, this will get me through the rest of the day.
Yeah.
And then he goes home and he practices darts because he's got a dartboard in his bedroom.
What would Jean-Claude Van Damme's accent be?
Well, he's like muscles from Brussels, isn't he? So it's like France. France. Je m'appelle Jean-Claude. You want to see me splits?
That was a good day. My confidence is gone
up. Now I play darts. I'm going to get that bullseye. You better believe it.
Is that the end of the movie?
That's it.
That's it.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. Like that.
That was like the sort of credit scene.
Yeah. Well, that was atrocious. Maybe it wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actors.
I loved it personally. So name of the movie, I've got one straight away. Just The Boy Down the Well.
Oh, classic.
Classic.
It sums up the home film.
It does, doesn't
in
it?
one sentence.
But what
But he's
people
not gay,
won't
is he?
realise is the
He's
boy is
not
90
gay.
years old.
He's 90 years old.
Yeah, so The Boy Down the Well.
Boy Down the Well.
Actors who can play the boy.
Michael Caine.
Well, we
Someone
had
old.
We had Michael Caine. What about Mel Brooks?
Yeah.
Mel
You
Brooks.
could do it.
You could do it, even though he's more of a director. But he makes cameos.
He acts sometimes.
Yeah, either him or Marty Scorsese.
Yeah, he's neurotic because he's quite neurotic and chatterbox, isn't he?
Vicar.
Martin Johnson. Remember the old rugby player?
Oh, of course, yeah, sports comic.
Yeah.
Martin Johnson, is it?
Yeah, the really tall guy.
Works good. He's the one helping the person.
Yeah, see?
And the mum can be played by Barbara Streisand.
Yeah.
She's an actress, isn't she?
Is she that old, though? She's probably had loads of work done, though. Would she have on...
What about Stifler's mum?
We need someone who could unfurl a breast.
Oh, can I follow?
Although we could just use...
Well, that would be CGI, wouldn't it?
Special effects.
Yeah.
Big set piece.
Yeah, so Barbara Streisand?
Yeah, go on then.
Oh. She could do a West Country accent.
And,
as well as you, anyway.
Yeah.
Right. What else do we do? Do we do anything after actors?
So we've got the title, we've got the actors. So it's got The Boy in the Well.
Yeah.
We've got Buster Mel Brooks. Or is it Scorsese?
Mel Brooks, Martin
Johnson. Scorsese. Barbara Streisand. And then you've got obviously Van Damme.
Yes,
At the
making
end.
a little cameo at the end.
Just icing on the cake.
Yeah. And then a bunch of extras, of course, because it's fate.
Yeah.
Me and you are actually extras in that movie. Do you remember?
We could be
We were in the
Batman.
back.
What movie?
The movie we just made. Remember,
Really?
we were extras in this.
This happened?
Yeah.
Are we retelling?
Were we retelling what happened last Tuesday? Anyway, good night. God bless. Thanks for making it all the way to the end. Let's Write a Movie is a Paul and Rowan production. Find us on our socials at LWAMPod on Instagram, Threads and Facebook, and LWAM Podcast on TikTok. That's LWAM. We are posting unique content on each social, so they are all worth checking out. Until next time, see you later.